Alright, it is time for the June wrap-up video. This is the video that I make at the end of each month to tell you about notable videos, books that I read this month but did not review, and what is coming up next month. This month I reviewed Master and Commander by Patrick O'Brian and Northanger Abbey by Jane Austen. I didn't really care for Master and Commander, but you might be into it, and Northanger Abbey was super awesome. You can click on the annotations or the links down in the box to find out more. I also did the In Your Pants tag earlier this month, which is a crazy fun tag. I highly recommend doing that one if you haven't yet. And the Q&A that I've been promising to do since March has finally happened, so you can click on that to find out exciting facts about me. Now onto books that I read this month but did not review. First up, there's The Shadow of the Wind by Carlos Ruiz Zafon. So this book takes place in Barcelona, Spain, immediately following the Spanish Civil War. And it's all about a boy named Daniel, who's the son of an antiquarian book dealer. And Daniel happens upon this book called The Shadow of the Wind. But when he tries to find other books that were written by the author, he discovers that someone has been systematically destroying them. This was crazy good, you guys. It is a book that is specifically targeted, I think, to people who love books, which, if you're watching this video, is probably you. It was gripping and exciting. I did guess the ending, but I don't think that's the book's fault. I've just gotten really good at guessing. And I didn't really mind because I still enjoyed seeing how the plot got to that point, you know? But yeah, I would highly recommend this. Next up we have Haroun and the Sea of Stories by Salman Rushdie. This is basically a modern fairy tale set in India. And like The Shadow of the Wind, actually, it is also about books and stories. I liked it a lot. It was very charming, but it was kind of slight, I think is the word I'm looking for. Like it was good, but I don't know that it's really gonna stay with me. This is one that I really hope somebody options the film rights to because I think it would make a very charming little animated movie. Then we have a graphic novel version of the 9/11 Commission Report. This was great because let's be real, this was the only way I was ever gonna read the 9/11 Commission Report if there were pictures. I sort of feel like this is the grown-up equivalent of like renting the Scarlet Letter movie adaptation and then trying to write a book report about it in school. But this is actually endorsed by the 9/11 Commission itself, so there are worse ways you could get information. But yeah, this was really good. It was very informative, but also engaging and really emotional, actually. The only negative was that some of the layouts were a little bit confusing and I didn't really know what I was supposed to read first. But that's pretty minor, and I think it's definitely worth a read. And finally, we have The Blue Sword by McKinley. I promise I didn't steal this from a library. It's a discard. I bought it from a book sale. So this is a fantasy novel set in a place called Damar, and it's about a girl named Harry Crew whose parents die, so she has to go live with a foster family out on the edges of the desert. And adventure ensues! I really loved this. It took me a little while to get into it, but once I was, oh man, it was great. I wish it had been a little longer, actually. It's only about 270 pages, and it felt like it could have definitely been more developed. I feel like it's probably because this was published in the early 80s, and I'm just going on my own shoddy memory for this, but I think that before Harry Potter really broke out, no one really published like long books for kids. They were all really short because everybody assumed that kids had like gnat-like attention spans. But yeah, I would definitely recommend this if you are looking for some good YA fantasy with an awesome female protagonist. Coming up next month, there are a bunch of tag and response videos that I need to make. As for reviews, I'm not sure what my next one is going to be. I'm in the middle of a bunch of things right now, but we'll see. All right, that's everything for this month. Thank you for watching, and I will see you soon. Bye.